personal record of 140 kilograms. After extensive research, we were unable to confirm any heavier lifts from verified sources. Therefore, his record stands at 140 kilograms, scoring Anatoly 179%. Let's assess Eddie Hall's bench press performance. At 23, Eddie bench pressed 300 kilograms at a body weight of around 170 kilograms, scoring 170%. Anatoly wins the first round. Round 2, squat. In 2021, Anatoly set a squat personal record of 210 kilograms at a body weight of 78 kilograms, scoring him 269%. May be a bit tricky, as there is no record of a 1 rep max, so we will need to use a strength calculator that is provided on strengthlevel.com. Once we add the necessary details like age, body weight, exercise and reps, the calculator gives us an estimate of 428 kilograms as a 1 rep max, which I feel is a realistic reflection, thus scoring Eddie 251%. This means Anatoly wins round 2, but stay tuned, because we still need to add up some performances to get an overall result at the end. Round 3, deadlift. Anatoly has stated on numerous occasions that the deadlift is his favourite exercise, and it definitely shows. In 2021, Anatoly set a personal record of a whopping 290 kilograms in training. This is more than 3 times his body weight, scoring him 370%, or 3.7 times his body weight to be exact. Just like Anatoly, Eddie Hall is also known for his deadlift, but just not any deadlift. Eddie Hall is the world record holder of the heaviest deadlift ever performed in competition. To be exact, in 2016, Eddie Hall broke the world record, deadlifting 500 kgs at Giants Live Europe's strongest man. He performed this lift at a body weight of 197 kilograms. This achievement scored Eddie Hall 253%. So the decision is unanimous. Anatoly wins all 3 rounds, and there is no need to calculate any score. Anatoly is the clear winner, beating the world's strongest man when taking into account power to weight.
What's good, what's good, what's good? The man said cocaine. New person in the chat, what's good, what's good, what's good? TikTok is back active, you know what I'm saying? So my 27.2K is saved. He said hit a blinker.
The guy makes fun of Anatoly due to his physique.
I want to show you something else. If you want. This one is for power. Yeah. It's for power. This one is for power. This one is for manpower. No. Just this one for power. Oh, you know, I'm in the middle of my work count. How many weights right now? I need more. I can show you how many weights. I'm sorry, mister. I'm sorry, mister. I need just your weight to hurt your back. I need just more. I'm sorry. This was a fail. Yeah. I need just more. And now I give you more. Please, you know.
When Anatoly lifts the weight, the guy is sharp.
What I said, you need like more leg work. You just like here. And after you do back. Like here. No. this, guys. I know this business. No, no need support, guys. No need. That's fine. Like your line position here. If you don't see. And you need
What's good with everybody? What's good? What's good?
like this.
If they ain't just see your comment just now, you know what I'm saying? That's cause the nigga just hit a blinker.
Like this, I mean.
And you know what I'm saying? That shit kicking in. Besides, I don't go to work till 6.
No, guys, I just told you. This is my family. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you just a chill guy and you said, what am I doing right now? Shout out to Black, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even finna hold you. But look, you know what I'm saying? What's up with my hair? My hair just be everywhere.
Yeah, this is my motivation now.
Guy member? Nah, I remember you. But yeah, a nigga just chillin'.
I saw this in YouTube. Some guys do like this. And I try what? The bar. Yeah. Very much, but
The head just be everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I just wake up like this. Nah, cornrows to make my shit look even bigger. Like, that's how my shit stay full. But I might get it twisted up. I might get some 2-strand twist or something.
I'm sorry. Warrior, I don't have.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, my hair definitely long enough.
One guy confusingly asks why he is adding more plates.
No, I wanna put one thing. I just wanna put for me. For you? I just wanna say one step with you. I wanna do one step with evidently. Is it not a problem if I don't do this to you? Really don't. Not serious. Right?
Hey, 4C grade hair. I don't know the types of hair, you know what I'm saying? So what is 4C?
When Anatoly lifts the weight, both guys are astonished.
Like in my debut program. That's why I need to put a little bit more. I'm terrible, sorry guys.
I'm for real. I don't know what the 4C is. I just know my shit long as hell and my shit see-through.
Because you stay like this, right? And you do this deadlift.
My shit look like the sunrise.
No.
The guy gets angry.
And you do it like this, you know? But lift more here and make small powers here, you know? It will be better, much better for your technique, for your back and for health also. No, I'm good. No worries, guys. Fashion is my profession. Like this. And here, you can do like powers. And lift here. And here, because deadlift, always,
When Anatoly lifts the weight, the guy is shocked.
oh, your legs working. I'm sorry I take your time, I know, but I need just clean here.
Oh yeah, the ugly stage and all of that. But if I get my dreads, my shit's gonna be like already down here, so I wouldn't have to really worry about that ugly stage.
Like trainer.
As long as I keep a do-rag on. I got a do-rag somewhere.
If you want to be the best cleaner, you need clean variant also. But if you want to be the best,
Yeah, but I be vaping, you know what I'm saying?
and after I do this
I ain't just started vaping, so I ain't no freshie.
after tomorrow, just let me know. If today, okay? If you need something, just goodbye today. Don't tell anyone, please. I don't trust those things, sorry. If you want to try this for power, because actually this is crazy weight here, like, I think this will be fine if you, you know, don't. This is a slight effect. Well, it's my thing before. I'm absolutely like it.
When Anatoly lifts the heavy weight, the guy is stunned by Anatoly's
I don't know
superpower.
how it works. I'm really, but I know a little bit better for back. If you want, you just, I will show you like, oh, no, this one. Oh, this my favorite. I like it. And squeeze here. Make here, and squeeze here. Make here, and squeeze here. Oh, this my favorite. You can try this, maybe this one, and it's much better. Yes, yes. And straight here, like, yeah. And down, yeah. I'm sorry. Thanks for your trust. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, you should. Show us?
What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Last night I said even if TikTok did get banned, we still got YouTube. We just gonna build a motherfucking 10,000 subs on YouTube. Matter of fact, I had 20,000, 27. I still got 27 because TikTok just got unbanned. So either way, we still gonna run it up on YouTube. So every new person that joined the live, you know what I'm saying? As long as they hit that follow button, your boy just gonna keep going up. Like I was just at like 2,500 followers, subs. Then somebody told me I was at 2,600 something. I wouldn't be surprised if I was at like 3K by the end of the month.
They are completely surprised.
But I think it's because people just vibe with it. Like, I'm just chill as hell.
Marshall's buyers obsess over quality so that you don't have to.
Pick a run from a lot.
And look,
A revolutionary indoor running experience where you just run and your feet set the pace.
I think I might do story times and shit. Might drop more story times and shit. Because I got some crazy story times.
And the guy does not believe Anatoly because of his skinny physique.
If you here, okay. No. It's a real. Maybe you want a beef? What? I mean, maybe you want a beef? What beef? You need beef? What beef? Beef. It's meat. What beef? No. Enjoy. I mean beef. I have the best beef. I'm also training in kitchen. I can make the best price for you. Only like this. This one is better for back. Like this. And here's this, you know? And after,
Anatoly lifts the weight with one hand, and the guy is astonished.
and squeeze here and make just bounce here, you know? And it will be much better for your back. So, Christina, yes? Anatoly. I'm training today with you.
Anatoly approaches a beautiful trainer who pretends to be a beginner.
But newbie. I look like newbie with this weight. Also, Christina, it's a good weight or not? I think it's good for my ego. What? Oh, it's good thing. Ooh. It's for my ego. It's for all girl in this gym. Ooh. Ooh. It's a good.
This man mopping under people weights and stuff.
I will just need to be more guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll just leave here. I'm sorry. That's why I need to leave this area. I will put it. Minutes to come here like we ordered. Awesome.
Two strong gym girls are training, and Anatoly approaches them.
Really strong. Because there I have some pills. my new trainer is here. He give me some magic pills. I don't know if that's the word or not, but he give me, I just, yeah. Maybe like, oh, like this maybe, no? Like this, yes. Yes, that's what I thought before.
Then, Anatoly lifts the weight with one hand, leaving the girls extremely amazed by his strength, and their jaws drop in astonishment.
I don't know if that's correct, but I don't know two hands is the right technique or you do it two hands always. You know what? I use only my right hand because I'm alone. I don't have yours and my right hand just do it with all job here. But maybe I will try. Oh, like this. That's also good. Yes. Don't forget about my magic skills. Actually, I know. Yes.
Nah,
My body weight is 65, you know.
your boy ain't got one of those.
It's good or not? Because it's my favorite country is all good, all good. And today, have biceps workout. When is here, yeah. All good or technique? Sorry. I'm so.
Two guys are training, and Anatoly approaches them.
So, but yeah, I know that technique. I will show you. Just you have some problem with leg position, and just you need to build back more here. Little bit. And here is your back here. And here is your back. Yeah. And here what you. And leg position also like this. Don't you feel like this? Do you better like this? I'm sorry, guys. I just want to say sorry. Sorry for the bothering. I just want to put a little bit more. Yes, because they already have the mark and it's okay.
It's like this. He like a he be pretending to be a janitor,
Tries to lift the weight.
and he be lifting the weights and shit like stronger than everybody else. But he looks smaller than everybody else. But undercover, he like a professional bodybuilder. The man be lifting thousands of pounds. I'm like, bro,
I'm sorry, I need just 3 reps because my program is 3 by 3. Can you recommend me something for the gym because it's my first time today? Yeah, like, and that's the thing. I can. Oh yeah, that's good. But maybe I'll try with one hand because yeah, my right hand is very strong. I'm sorry for you know what I mean. Oh, that's better. That's what I said, like it's not real. Or I don't know. Oh, I just can't work, you know. I'm sorry for the bothering.
I'm good.
Anatoly adds more plates to the weight, and the guys are confused.
I ain't been to a gym in a minute too.
No, worries. Because I love this shit, you know. No.
Anatoly lifts the weight effortlessly, leaving both guys extremely surprised.
And after I do like this, we just drop set, and I will go after this set. Looks big. I'm sorry for this, but you can speak wrong.
gets angry at Anatoly, but then asks him to show them the correct technique.
The bar? No, good. No, good. What are you doing? And then you do it like this. Like this. And also my favorite, like this. It's my favorite. Like this. Muscly left is the leg. Oh my god. Yes. If I will do this button, it's not a problem. Okay. Just let's say one like this. Oh, it's my first time with the bar. I'm sorry. But it's same way like my mom. I don't know how honestly, but okay. I'm sorry. Sorry.
This man just lifted the whole bar up like this.
I'm sorry. Magnesium, yeah? Yeah. Yeah, you just 1 minute, please. Sorry? I say good night.
Anatoly lifts a 120 kilograms weight with one hand, and both guys are astonished.
Good. I'm sorry. My name is Anatoly. Because if you make like
Anatoly approaches two strong guys and pretends to be a chemist doctor.
like more leg working. Are you doing like this? It's not good for your back. Yeah. Are you sure? Because they weight. Like just a bit. Just a bit. Anyway, okay, you need to be doesn't have master or it doesn't have master like me. That's my problem. You can do like me.
Anatoly lifts the heavy weight effortlessly, and the guy's jaws drop.
I'm sorry, guys. Can I go in here? It's just no problem. Yeah, I will be fast. Okay. No. Just leave it here. No problem. I will be fast like always. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm just fast.
He lifts the weight with one hand, and both gym girls are shocked by his power.
Your car, like, if you need, just. I'm sorry.
Hey, school.
Okay, girls, enjoy. I'm sorry. I'm terrible sorry.
What's a skull?
And always
A skull.
like I'm sorry, like I'm sorry. I wanna be honest.
The guy doesn't believe him because of his skinny physique.
That you need more squeeze, stretch, and squeeze your back. Like I will show you. No. I don't. And squeeze here, like this. And squeeze here. And
Then Anatoly lifts the weight, and the guys are surprised.
like this. And pause here. Yeah.
Tyson.
So what I've learned is that burnout is real, and it's so important to take moments to retreat with.
And honest, we know that touch is your baby's first love language. Our safe ingredients provide comfort and care.
No, I'm just. I just will clean here and put them back, guys. I'm sorry.
Then he lifts a 240 kilograms weight, leaving both guys shocked and extremely confused by his power.
Or here. Here? Left? Here. Okay. What do you mean? No. Because it's easy. For you? For everyone. No?
A beautiful girl is training, and Anatoly approaches her.
Sorry. Can I click here? It's no problem. It's a deadlift, yeah? You can put technique.
then effortlessly lifts the weight with one hand, shocking the girl.
I'm trainer, but I am like trainer here. I have special method for abs training, you know. Yes, you can touch little bit. Nice to meet you. Anytime, of course. I'm crazy. It's a big ways. And it's doing maybe. Yes. Sorry. I have one question. Maybe can I do this too? Just once. One. I know, but it's my dream. I'm working here many years.
The guy gives some instructions to Anatoly.
That's right. Oh. Oh.
Anatoly lifts the heavy weight, and the guy is shocked.
I'm really, thank you. Why I come to the gym? Because I have problem with my girlfriend. Because he
So now I know like to lift the weight like this.
and he wanna, I cannot leave here. That's why I wanna try, because we have like wedding
Corn.
and I need to walk with my girlfriend. Like this, I remember, yeah, I remember. Like, oh, what is it?
When Anatoly lifts the weight, the gym girl is shocked.
You showed me the correct technique. No worries about you, but
Anatoly insists on lifting the weight.
like this, right?
The guys make fun of Anatoly, who acts like he can't lift the weight.
I don't think it is because. And one more. No, guys, please, one more. One more. Yes.
When Anatoly lifts the weight, the guys are astonished.
I don't know, I just came here and after it was more easier.
Anatoly approaches two beautiful girls training.
And I need to leave the floor, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know you're busy here. If you want, I will show you. It's not no problem. Yeah, I need some help. Hold on. Yeah. We're good. Like, is a bench. I can also do exercise like this. Is the bench. Sorry.
Anatoly does his special push-ups like an athlete, and the girls are shocked.
I can give you
My eyes swell.
maybe not now.
Eyes swell.
Little bit warm up.
Was good though, you know what I'm saying? It's 5 o'clock. It's almost that time.
Guys to lift heavy weight, but the guy stops him and gives Anatoly a lightweight bar.
I will try like just lift little bit. Not full. Yeah. I will just take this just for feeling like this. It's really heavy. I wanna just feel a little bit. Oh, like this. Gym for training, and if you want, I can help you. Also, if you know something about this on 30 days, because usually people
Anatoly pretends to be a trainer.
special method, you need doing like
The girls get confused by Anatoly's actions.
special exercise. It's my method. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm just sorry. You need something. I really need to look like coach. I look like the best coach here. I'm sorry. I have special permission for this. Because only me have this permission in this gym. Maybe you need some help.
Nah, I'm chilling.
Just
I'm good.
30 seconds, I will show you maybe good technique because I have special program. And like this. It's much better for your glutes, of course. It's much better for your back. But for back, if you want, yeah, if you want. Yes, I'm trainer here. For back, of course, much better this one.
girls are doing deadlifts when Anatoly approaches them.
You have good tattoos. Also, I love very much. I have one.
Anatoly flirts with the girls and shows them his special mom tattoo.
I have so much here because I love this. It's more comfortable to me.
Anatoly lifts the weight with one hand, dropping the jaws of the girls who are extremely impressed by his superpower.
I'm sorry, I am new trainer here, but I know what I think.
I like everything.
It's your knowledge, it's
Subs, mac and cheese, chicken,
bigger. I mean, everything
shit,
here is really
grilled chicken,
big.
sushi,
Don't believe me?
all good.
Yo, no, I will show you this. It's my training program. You do need my support. Like this.
Anatoly lifts the weight effortlessly, and the guy is shocked at how a skinny man can lift such a heavy weight.
Yeah, can I show you? Yes, you need back position like this. Straight, twist back, and this. Okay. And I know one more good exercise.
When Anatoly lifts the weight with one hand, the girl's jaw drops.
I'm sorry. I'm clean here, but I am the best. It's a lot, you know. And I like my abs training, you know. Maybe you need cleaning.
Friday. Friday after next Friday. Rush hour. See,
Then Anatoly lifts the weight, and the
I like
bodybuilder
other
obeys.
movies, Squid Games. I don't know if you ever seen Monster House. And then I like scary movies, so like, and then I also like the paranormal movies and shit.
In this
So
movie,
like any movie
Anatoly
they
acts
gotta
like
deal with like Ouija boards and shit.
the guy
Yeah.
around Anatoly is confused.
Can I see one more reps? Okay, understand. Like this. It's all to my family. I don't know, I just...
The guy is shocked by Anatoly's
I
power.
don't know. I'm just little bit more to you because you have very good arms. I wanna say, wow, damn. I don't have much, bro. I just have a little bit. I'm sorry, because
Anatoly lifts the weight with one hand, and the guy
I say good race for the trip. But I'm sorry. I mean, it's no problem. Yes, because yes. Also, brother, I need a little bit move here. Little bit. Because this not support for me.
Anatoly lifts the heavy 250 kilograms weight, and the guy is stunned by Anatoly's superpower.
Exercise. Sorry. Yes? It's my favorite. Oh, it's good. It's my
A beautiful gym girl is training with a trainer, and Anatoly pretends to be a cleaner.
It's for back or can I try if possible with you? Because your trainer, yeah? Is your trainer. Just I think it's better. Because I'm doing what I like, not really
Blue.
what I like doing.
Blue and green.
Anatoly then shows his real
And then my
power by
third
lifting
is
the
yellow.
weight with one hand.
Blue, green, yellow.
My name is Anatoly. I'm sorry, guys.
was younger, my calling was to play football. But as I grew older, I realized life isn't about how many people you...
When WWE wrestlers and mainstream celebrities collide, sparks are bound to fly. From wrestlers unleashing their power on movie sets to celebrities taking matters into their own hands inside the squared circle, these moments of unscripted chaos have given fans stories that blur the line between performance and reality. What happens when a Hollywood A-lister fights back with a punch that lands a little too perfectly? Stick around as we cover the shocking moments when WWE wrestlers got into real fights with celebrities. Back in 2008, WWE pulled off one of the wildest crossovers ever with none other than Floyd Mayweather and The Big Show. This epic clash had all the drama, a real injury, and some unforgettable moments. On February 17, 2008, during No Way Out, The Big Show made his big return after some time away, and he wasn't messing around. In full heel mode, he attacked Rey Mysterio, who was already banged up at ringside. Enter Floyd Mayweather, Rey's buddy, and, oh boy, things got interesting. Big Show, ever the entertainer, dropped to one knee to make their size difference crystal clear. Mayweather took that opportunity to land a series of punches that left Big Show with a bloody nose. And get this, that wasn't just part of the script, it was real. Big Show later admitted he actually told Mayweather to break his nose. Why? To make the feud as real and intense as possible. In his own words, I told Floyd to break my nose that night. If he didn't, our angle would have been dead in the water. Now, that's some dedication to storytelling. This wild encounter set the stage for a no disqualification match at WrestleMania 24 on March 30th, 2008. The match itself was pure spectacle. Mayweather, using his quickness and his entourage's help, managed to outmaneuver the Big Show's sheer power. The highlight, Mayweather pulling out some brass knuckles to deliver the knockout punch that won him the match. Classic WWE, right? The Mayweather versus Big Show storyline is still talked about as one of WWE's best celebrity moments. Adding that real injury element made it feel so much more legit, and it had both wrestling and boxing fans hooked. Both Mayweather and Big Show have looked back on it fondly, recognizing how it brought a special kind of crossover magic to the ring. However,
Floyd
some
Mayweather
crossovers
versus the
happened
Big
outside of
Show
ring
was
and on the
crazy.
movie screen instead. Did you know that back in 2002, Macho Man Randy Savage played Bonesaw McGraw in Sam Raimi's Spider-Man? Yeah, that's right. Macho Man was throwing down with none other than Peter Parker, played by Tobey Maguire. And get this, Savage did his own stunts. During one particular scene where Bonesaw gets flipped into the ring, Savage lands pretty awkwardly. The result was a nasty neck injury that meant he couldn't turn his head without moving his whole body. Ouch. But if you think that stopped him, think again. Savage was as tough as they come. Even with that neck injury, he kept on wrestling. In late 2004, he even joined TNA and took part in a match at the Turning Point event. Sure, you could see his physical limitations, but the guy was still out there giving it his all. Shortly after that, he decided to retire from the ring for good. It's kind of wild to think that Spider-Man, of all things, played a role in the end of Randy Savage's wrestling career. But hey, that's Macho Man, always giving it everything he had, whether it was in the squared circle or on the big screen. Speaking of people who always give everything they got, on October 16, 2006, we got one of the wildest crossovers in WWE history when Steve-O and Chris Pontius from Jackass showed up on Monday Night Raw to promote Jackass number 2. Things went from goofy to brutal in no time. And honestly, it was classic Jackass meets WWE chaos. Steve-O and Pontius hopped into the ring, doing what they do best, making people laugh with their over-the-top antics. But then, things took a sharp turn when Armando Alejandro Estrada showed up to introduce none other than Umaga, aka the Samoan Bulldozer. And when Umaga came out, it was game on. The plan? Umaga was going to destroy both of them with a series of moves, and Steve-O and Pontius were supposed to sell it, meaning lie there like they'd just been KO'd. Pretty straightforward, right? Well, apparently not for Steve-O. Steve-O, clearly not familiar with how wrestling works, didn't exactly play along. Instead of staying down and selling the attack, he kept moving around and, get this, even laughed. Yep, laughed while Umaga was supposed to have laid him out cold. Now, in wrestling, that's a big no-no. It breaks the whole illusion and makes everything look fake, which is the last thing you want to do. So, what did Umaga do? He went all in, laying into Steve-O for real to make sure the message was clear. Stay down, buddy. Steve-O later talked about this in a 2023 interview, and his memory of it is a bit fuzzy, probably because of how hard Umaga was hitting him. I felt like he was just hitting me so hard, and then the last move that we discussed happens, and it's supposed to be over, but he is still hitting me. I didn't know that he was hitting me, because I wasn't playing dead. And I didn't know I was supposed to play dead. So, yeah, that got crazy, man. I actually don't remember leaving the ring at all. Ouch. You gotta feel for Steve-O on that one. But here's the kicker. When they finally made it backstage, Vince McMahon was loving it. Chris Pontius recalled Vince's reaction. When we did leave the ring, we went down the aisle, we went to the control room, and Vince McMahon is in there. And he's like, yes. He was so stoked. Vince was hyped because for him, chaos means ratings. And that's exactly what this segment delivered. It's a perfect reminder of just how intense wrestling can get, especially when the guest stars don't quite know what they're in for. Do you think Steve-O deserved what he got for not staying down? Well, you certainly can't blame the next celebrity because he did exactly what was asked of him. September 19th, 2011 was a special night for wrestling fans. Hugh Jackman, Wolverine himself, showed up on WWE's Monday Night Raw to promote his movie Real Steel. But of course, this is WWE, so you know it was more than just a casual promo. Jackman ended up managing Zack Ryder in a match against Dolph Ziggler, who was the United States champion back then. And guess what? Jackman didn't just stand there looking pretty. He got in on the action, throwing a punch that helped Ryder pull off a surprising win over Ziggler. Talk about a Hollywood moment. After the show, Ziggler took to Twitter, X wasn't a thing back then, claiming Hugh Jackman's punch gave him a hairline fracture in his jaw. The media went nuts over it, but Jackman was a bit skeptical. He admitted the punch was real and that he did make contact, but he wasn't quite convinced it was that serious. Gotta love a little mystery, right? Fast forward to 2022, Ziggler spilled some more juicy details in an interview. Turns out, he actually asked Jackman to make it look as real as possible. His exact words, "If you don't punch me in the face as hard as you can, I'm going to get fired, and I'm coming after you." Now that's dedication. Ziggler knew the fans wanted something believable, and he praised Jackman for nailing it, literally. Speaking of big-time movie stars, did you know that during the making of the 2015 James Bond movie Spectre, Daniel Craig and Dave Bautista had one of the most intense fight scenes ever, right on a moving train? Yup, it was Bond versus Mr. Hinks, and let me tell you, it got real. The choreography was super intricate because of how physical it all was. At one point, Craig went to throw a punch, but he accidentally landed it square on Bautista's nose. You could actually hear the crack. Craig, being the stand-up guy he is, stepped back for a moment, probably thinking, did I just break this guy's nose? But Bautista, the man is a tank. He just snapped his nose back into place, gave Craig a nod, and they kept it rolling. Talk about commitment. Bautista later shared that Craig didn't run off or anything dramatic. Nope, instead, Craig immediately apologized, hugged him, and they both had a good laugh before diving right back into the action. These guys were all in, no holding back. Oh, and here's another hidden gem from that scene. Craig actually hurt his knee too. It happened when Bautista, following Craig's own direction to really go for it, threw him against a wall. Craig ended up needing a knee brace to finish the shoot, but did he quit? Of course not. They pushed through to make sure the fight was as epic as it could be. The dedication from both of these actors made this one of the standout moments in Spectre. You know what's worse than being punched in the nose, though? Getting hit with an actual knife on a movie set. Back in 2004, while filming The Punisher, actors Thomas Jane and pro wrestler Kevin Nash had a pretty wild moment on set that no one saw coming. Nash, who played the Russian, you know, that massive guy Frank Castle fights in his apartment, got a little more than he bargained for during a pivotal scene. Picture this. The script called for Frank Castle to stab the Russian with a butterfly knife. Sounds intense, right? Well, it got even crazier because someone forgot to switch out the real knife for the prop. Yup, Thomas Jane ended up accidentally stabbing Kevin Nash for real, right in the collarbone. Nash later joked about it, saying, "He actually stabbed me. Thank God he got me in the collarbone." Talk about staying calm under pressure. And get this, Nash, being the absolute pro he is, didn't even break character. He just kept going like it was no big deal. Meanwhile, Jane was understandably freaking out a bit. But Nash, he just looked at the knife, looked back at Jane, and shook his head. Classic Nash. Jane was so grateful for Nash's chill reaction that he sent him a couple of cases of beer as a peace offering. Gotta love that behind-the-scenes camaraderie. Luckily, The injury wasn't too bad, and Nash didn't need major medical attention. It's one of those hidden gems of movie making that shows just how unpredictable action scenes can be, even with all the safety measures in place. Both Jane and Nash have talked about the incident in interviews since, always emphasizing the professionalism it took to keep things cool when the unexpected happened. Speaking of the unexpected, June